A lot of video reviews. That's what I find myself doing. But I've got a couple different things I've been waiting on that have been coming in, so I'm just going to go ahead and do another video. And sometimes it's kind of how things go. I'll go a couple of months where I won't really do anything because I got a lot of other stuff going on that takes up, well, money. And some months I'll just go through and different things will change or things will open up and I'll have a lot of reviews. So this is, obviously it's a Benchmade, which is arguably one of the best knives that you can get. This one isn't a folder knife or a fixed, military like K-bar style knife or anything. This is actually one for purely for self-defense, primarily getting somebody off of you. If somebody has tackled you or if they've got your dominant arm or whatever arm your firearm's on, you can use your other arm to get to this, to get them off of you, to get back to your primary weapon. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is actually the Benchmade SOCP fixed blade dagger. You might be able to see that. Probably not. It's kind of an awkward angle with the focus. But this dagger here, it's again from their black series, so you could probably tell, black box. But Benchmade always makes great products. I've had a couple of their knives in the past. This one I got a really good deal on because I got it a little bit cheaper than what you would usually find it for. Plus I had something I could sell to cover a lot of the costs. So this only cost me 20 bucks out of pocket as opposed to 100, 120 that it usually would. It is new, has been opened, but it's not used. It comes with some paracord. So if you wanted to wrap it around your neck and kind of wear it as a neck knife, you could do that. I don't plan to. Of course, it gives you your user manual. Some things about Benchmade. You're gonna have the black class, the blue class, and the gold class, depending on your need and also how deep your wallet goes. Black is the lower level, but there's definitely no quality issues. It's just the materials are different. Thus, the knives are a little bit cheaper, but not cheap. But of course, as you can see, it comes in this hard case or sheath, I guess you could say. It's kind of weird the way it's set up. You could put it in one of your pockets and just pull it out by the hook if you needed to. A lot of people never put anything in the middle of your back because if for any reason in a confrontation or just life in general, if you fall on your back, you could hit the spine in such a way to cause temporary or permanent damage to one of your vertebrae in your back. So just a side note, and because the length of it, it's not huge, but it's kind of an awkward shape. So a lot of people will carry it in like an appendix carry, or not on their side, but between their spine and their far right or far left side. So it's kind of catecorded at an angle, kind of like this. This is your spine. People will carry it here on this side or here on this side, just to kind of give you some ideas. Usually they'll clip it over the belt and over the pants so it seats in really far. And you have just the hook. You can pull it up completely off camera, but just pull it up and that's your knife. I mean, some people, they may show you holding it like this, and you could definitely do it as a stabbing motion, but you're not going to get as much leverage. Some people would even argue with that and say, well, if you put your finger through here, if you fall or anything like that, you could break your finger. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but you get a much better grip, and there's lots of grooves up here on the top for a lot more grip no matter what the condition is. But the knife itself, it's designed by Greg Thompson. You can see his name there. And I mean, the thing I like about it, again, there's gripping on the top. Right here, there's lots of grooves to put your fingers. The thing is, this knife here, on the sides, it is not sharp at all. But the tip, and right next to the tip, is extremely sharp. And this is because this is a knife that is made for quick stabs into a leg, an arm, a back, a chest, even a neck or something like that, just to get the person off of you to either end the threat or primarily to get to your primary weapon. So again, it's very, very, very limited use. This isn't like an everyday carry knife that you would use to like cut open boxes or anything stupid like that, although you could. But yeah, this is basically made just for stabbing. And again, it's very, very dull here, but the point it goes through and punctures just about anything, within reason, of course. And then it's sharp, so it gets in, and it's dull, so it causes quite a bit of pain as it goes down into a leg muscle or anything at full force. So, not to be too graphic, but obviously, like I said, this is just for one use. So, definitely a great knife. And you want to be careful with it, especially if you're new to this type of a blade, because again, even though it's just the point that's sharp, that is a very, very, very sharp point. But like I said, if you have your primary weapon with you, which in most cases for everyday carry or concealed carry, it's going to be something like a pistol. Again, this is a Glock 22 that I reviewed earlier. Nothing in the chamber, dry fire. So again, these two together would make a great self-defense combination. Or any pistol, any knife. It's just, again, the thing I like about this dagger, and the main reason I brought this pistol out, because if you have it in your hand like this, it is actually designed so you could still basically, you know, have it in your hand and still completely support a pistol. So it's very good in that feature. Again, you're going to have some recoil. It's going to feel a bit more comfortable because you do have a piece of metal between your finger and the grip. But it's designed here so you could, you know, whatever you need to do, you know, once you actually get yourself free from whatever the position is or whatever's happening, you can transition over to your pistol, grab your pistol, and then just bring it up and you're ready to go. But obviously, of course, keep in mind you have a very sharp instrument in your hand, not to stab yourself in the side while going for your pistol. But again, if you have a shoulder carry system inside the waistband, if it's an open carry state, I still recommend carrying concealed. But this way just gives you some different options. So wanted to show you the knife, give you some ideas on how to carry it, show you the purpose of the knife. Very singular purpose, but overall great blade. And hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or suggestions on something else, definitely let me know.